want to tell you about this. It's such an important issue we're going to talk about now. The Supreme Court is set to hear arguments on Monday in a case that could determine how cities handle homelessness. The case deals with whether Grants Pass, Oregon, can fine or arrest people for sleeping outside. Well, Danette Larsen is here from the Utah Housing Coalition to discuss the possible implications this case may have for the homeless folks here in Utah. Let's talk about this Supreme Court case first and what the implications are. How big of a deal is this for all of us?
No, it really is a huge deal because we don't know all the problems that our homeless communities face. I mean, you have people that don't want to see you, you have limited income, you're out in the weather, and by arresting and fining these people, you're really just putting them further and further behind because you don't have those resources to pay those fines. So you're going to get a bench warrant, you're going to end up in court, you're going to get a criminal record. And when you're applying for those apartments and other housing, they look at your criminal record and you can be denied that. So that just keeps them in that never-ending cycle of homelessness. So
this case involves Grants Pass, Oregon, yes. But you walk around Salt Lake City and there are people who are sleeping on the streets. You go to Washington, D.C. and you see these camps set up. And I think the term I hear from a lot of leaders is unsanctioned camping, which is just a euphemism.
Right.
Right? Okay. So what do we need to do? And this is a big question, right?
It is a huge question.
What do we need to do as a society here in Utah to help solve this problem? Because this can't keep happening. It can't keep going on.
No, it really can't.
It's a human rights issue.
It definitely is a human rights issue. Everyone deserves a safe place to call home, a place to lay your head down at night. And there's not one big solution that's going to cure it all. I mean, we do have a shortage of housing in our valley. So there isn't enough houses that are in the affordable range for some of these people. I mean, standard house prices these days, I don't know if you've looked, but
oh yeah,
it's tough. And
it's been shocking for so many people.
Yeah, and wages just aren't keeping up with that. But really, we have to start with housing. We need supportive services to help these people transition away from homelessness. I mean, they've got trauma from being out there on those streets, and they might not know how to deal with having that safe roof over their heads.
This is interesting, something a lot of us don't think about. If you're going back into a permanent shelter kind of a situation, you have to readjust to that, and that's not an easy transition to make, is it?
No, and they're going to want to bring their friends, and maybe that's going to get them in trouble with their apartment if they're moving into a rental house. So yeah, there's a lot of aspects that people don't really think about when we're telling people, well, we're just going to put you in this house. If you put them in there, but you don't provide those services to help them with, you know, adjusting back to that. And maybe they have mental health issues. Maybe they have some substance abuse issues. There's got to be that support system there to help them find that success when they get back into housing.
And so your organization is trying to help with this. How can the community support you and help you to help all these people who are in need right now? Well,
the best thing that you can do, obviously, is probably the one that we don't think about, and that's to reach out to your elected officials. Let them know that the solution to homelessness isn't ticketing and putting them in jail and clearing out encampments. We need a more sustainable and realistic solution to housing these individuals that are out there struggling in our communities.
Sure. Do you think the legislature's hearing you on this?
We sure hope so.
Yeah.
We really do.
Okay, well, we're going to be watching this. We're going to be watching that Supreme Court case and see how that pans out and the implications here in Utah. Danette Larsen, I appreciate your time today. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
And I hope we have you back on again because this is an issue that is not going away anytime soon.
It's definitely not.
But together we can work towards solutions, and that's important.
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you so much. We
Thank
appreciate
you.
it.